Hello everybody, this is Andrew and Donte. We're playing Final Fantasy VII the Remake. It's the second time I've recorded this session because the game audio was not working. So we're gonna try to speed through this, I apologize. But you guys already know about our playthrough through this. You watched the demo, I'm assuming.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so we might fast forward through some of this, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what happens, yeah.
Nevertheless, Donte, you're familiar with you saw the demo of us playing it, right?
I did indeed see the demo, but my recollection of it is foggy.
Okay, so we'll just play it as normal then. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
God, this game is just wonderfully beautiful. We're actually playing this, as you know, for the second time, but I still can't get over this.
It's incredibly gorgeous. It's unfair how gorgeous it is. Like, yeah. I'm glad that Square was able to release it before the virus hit. Well, they were able to get enough of it done before the virus hit so that they could actually release it on time. Well, with a minor delay, but it's real great.
And I would love just to play this in like an open world fashion.
Someday. We haven't actually gotten to the open world section. I'm only 2 hours into my main save, and I'm still in like the linear aspect of the game. So we'll see. I have a feeling that it's going to be like Final Fantasy 13 though, where it's just a hallway the entire time, which was fine. It made sense for the story, but we'll see.
The hallway scenes is not really the Defenders, so can't really
defend
that standpoint.
Daredevil Daredevil premiered 5 years ago on Netflix.
Really? It's been 5 years since Daredevil?
Yeah. It's been 5 years since Daredevil. Well, technically it's been only 2 years since Daredevil was canceled. And the rights will go back to Disney at the end of this year, I think.
That's insane. That's such a crying shame that the Daredevil series was the best out of all the Marvel shows. This includes Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I agree. It absolutely was.
It was very well grounded while also, keeping the idea of Daredevil, fresh. It didn't get out too outlandish. Bullseye wasn't just jumping ahead for people who haven't seen it. Go out there and watch Daredevil. You haven't already seen it, please.
Yeah.
You won't forget it.
I think the audience that we have basically is just an overlap, so it's fine.
Pretty sure, yeah. But every character in the Daredevil show was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the only exception would probably be the beginning of Bullseye from the last season. I can get behind that. Yeah. Like, I wasn't a big fan of him at the beginning, and then towards the end I was like, oh, okay, all right. Like, this is the Bullseye that I wanted.
My only hope is that when Disney actually starts producing, like, bringing back Daredevil, when the MCU starts bringing it back, that they actually they keep using Vincent D'Onofrio and they use Charlie Cox.
Please.
Those two especially. Please. I want those two back more than anything. But we'll see. Let's talk about this game, though, because this game is out and in front of us, and I'm playing it again for I guess this is the 6th time I will be going through this mission. Because recorded it for the demo, played it twice not being recorded, one on the regular mode and one on classic, and then I played it last night when it first released for 2 hours, and then recorded it 20 minutes ago, and we weren't recording game audio for some reason. My Elgato crapped out.
It's like Square Enix made a Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, they made a Groundhog's Day. So, by the way, guys, if you didn't know this, if you weren't sure, this is going to be the series that that replaces Cuphead. So I hope you like Final Fantasy for the rest of your life, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, this is the new status quo.
Oh, Donte, it's you. They made a character.
Oh God, racist.
Made that joke already at the first time I've recorded this, and it's still funny.
And it's still funny, exactly.
All right, so you didn't catch this before, but that little green circle on his sword, that's materia.
I did notice that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And Barrett's got one on his gun right there. Right.
That is materia, but Clouds has a slot for another piece of materia. I wonder what's going to go there.
Yeah, the Buster Sword is pretty iconic that it has 2 materia slots. And I get to learn about the tutorials again, and I just gotta whoosh, whoosh, kill them.
You know what I noticed? Your limit breaker bar is not filling. Is that normal?
It's gonna take time. Like, they haven't actually introduced it yet. At the part where we played it.
The only reason I know that is because every fucking Cloud main in Smash Bros.
It's
absolutely destroys me with that move.
I love Cloud in Smash Brothers. I love him so much.
I haven't unlocked him yet, but when I do, I'm never going to play him.
That's fine.
Wail on him in training mode. Honestly, though. And I never seen the appeal behind Kirby. You know, he was always considered S tier before Smash Bros, but before the latest Smash Bros. But I kind of see the appeal behind him. He's got some good jump moves.
Funny thing about Kirby, he was named after a lawyer.
Really?
Jack Kirby. I'm pretty sure his name was Jack Kirby. He was named after a lawyer who represented Nintendo when they were being sued by Universal over King Kong, or over Donkey Kong, because Universal
the Donkey Kong thing.
tried to claim credit for King Kong. But the way Universal got the rights to King Kong is because they were arguing that King Kong was in the public domain. So Jack Kirby, being a very smart lawyer, used their own tactics against them, and that's how Nintendo won the case. So
Jack Kirby was a comic book artist.
No, Jack Kirby was a comic book artist. John Kirby was a lawyer. So
John Kirby.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack.
Nintendo, being Nintendo, decided to create a character that steals people's attacks and uses their power against them, which is great.
The best, a literal spite character.
Exactly.
That's hilarious.
Made a character out of spite, and they named it after the lawyer, which is incredible, I think. Anyway.
And he initially didn't have that ability in the first Kirby game. Like, that's something that came after Kirby.
Kirby's Dreamland, I think he just floated and sucked up enemies, you're right. But then Kirby's Adventure came around in like 1993, I think. And that's when they...
because I was born when that game came out.
Brag about it.
He's got balls, this,
I was a wee little lad of the age of probably, I don't know what month it came out. Probably came out before November.
He's a professional.
Yeah, more than likely.
I'm glad to have him.
Based on the law of averages, I'm assuming it did come out before November.
This is true. Very rarely do games come out in November unless it delays them in hectic, which it has been for almost every game in 2018 and 19.
I disagree with you on that one, because a lot of games come out in November just because of the holiday season. Also, we haven't talked about the game at all. Jesse, I'm sorry, audience, we've already done this episode and we're tired of talking about it, but Jesse is thirsty as hell. Wedge is hungry all the time. Biggs has no character that we know about for now.
No.
But obviously Jessie is thirsty and wants Cloud's D. Maybe. I mean, she's very flirty and she's very obvious.
We're not going to imply that tattoo's got to mean something.
It's Stitch meets Jack Skellington. That's what it is. Look, that looks like Stitch's skull.
It actually does.
Yeah.
That crap.
Yeah.
There'll be some form of animal in the Final Fantasy lore that I'm not getting. Maybe it's a behemoth skull.
Yeah, well, probably. Hey, that's the thumbnail art, I think. We probably use that for the thumbnail for the game. Look at this. All right, let's roll credits, everyone. We did it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's
get him, boy. Ooh, dog.
Get him, boy.
Oh my god, dog. Guard dogs.
I'm still
evil.
kind of bummed out that this guard dog isn't really an actual dog and has a tail on its head.
Yeah, that's real weird. Ooh.
Honestly, though.
Oh, staggered. This is the one thing from Final Fantasy XIII that I'm glad is kind of back. The stagger system. Because I thought it was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I like the particle effects and the sword swipes.
Yeah, which if you're not familiar with, their battle system relied on you, like, hitting your opponent with like a lot of weaker magical spells over and over and over again until their stagger bar filled up, and then they lost all their defense, and you can hammer them with like heavy physical attacks, which was a time-consuming system, but it was good. I liked it.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, I'm just gonna go in here, wait to the gate.
I like how instead of just cutting that thing down, they literally could have just popped the chain that was tying the damn gate together.
Biggs only has one job on this mission. Let him do it. Oh. I was waiting for the enemies to come out, but I can't come out yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've got company.
You guys have guns. You can help me in this
fight. They have
fight.
shot literally 0 people.
Yeah, even the guy with the gun for his hand could have done this without the use of me. Probably, I don't know.
Probably, yeah. He literally could have just taken out 2 guys or the dog.
Yeah,
Not to say that you should go out and shoot animals, people, but come on.
Yeah, I know you're watching PETA, but that's not what we're talking about at all. Get it together.
Get off our junk. These are genetically engineered animals.
Yeah, they're abominations. That's what they are.
Yes.
Excuse me. I was in the menu. I didn't mean to be.
Well, it's been established there are like genetically engineered animal.
Yeah, they're all monsters. They're not even animals. They're just monsters. Which is a mean thing for me to say, but you know it's true.
No, they're monsters.
Let me heal up a little bit. Go. There we go. All right.
Ah, potion.
Let's run through here. Let's.
I'm very shocked that Capcom didn't decide to pressure Square into allowing them to add a Buster Sword to Monster Hunter. Just to celebrate this game and do some, because they were known for doing a lot of collab stuff with the
they've done some collabs with Final Fantasy. Monster Hunter has like Tonberries and stuff in there, right? And Moogles.
Mm-hmm. They have the Lancer armor, the Lance of the Lancer armor, and a complete fucking nightmare of a monster called the Berserker.
Okay, I was like, wait.
I mean, the Behemoth.
Why?
Whoops.
Why? Yeah. Why are you mad about? Why are you trying to get Capcom to do stuff in this game? This is made by Square, dummy.
Yes, made by Square, but they like Capcom. I mean,
they work together pretty well, I think.
I think so, yeah.
And they also came out with a highly sought after remake.
But I hear they make good guard dogs
recently in Resident Evil 3.
That's right, they did.
They probably did not spend nearly as much time on it as Square did for their remake.
Yeah, I think that engine took a brunt of their work out of a brunt of the time out of the work there, because it's just literally the same engine from Resident Evil 7. It just looks nice because the player models got worked on.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike Final Fantasy VII, which is completely different from any other Final Fantasy game, I think.
Depends when it was built.
Arguably about the same as 15, maybe, but this game definitely looks pretty.
Yeah, it does. I'm digging it.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Biggs will have that door open right now as soon as I talk to him.
Damn, I'm good.
And then he just pulls out his gun as if he's going to use it. But he's not.
I can't wait for this game to come to PC. Ooh, bye-bye.
I think it's going to be exclusive to the PS4 for a while.
Probably is, but you know what?
Maybe it'll come out for the Xbox. Maybe.
Fuck exclusivity. I want this bitch on PC.
I know. I want it to.
You are just tore through these guys.
Oh my gosh, it's so great to be good at something for once. This isn't Valfris.
The editor cuts to the Valfris footage.
Yeah.
It's alright, Andrew. I'm not going to give you shit about.
You can keep giving me shit. I totally deserved it. It was my fault for wanting to do it.
I know someone who can get us the passport.
I'll do it my way.
You and I are almost done with it, right? Like I've watched the last recording that you did a little bit, and you look like you're
feel like we're getting to the end. Yeah, we just did a certain something, and met a certain someone, and then we ended up in a certain somewhere.
Yeah, that's not vague at all.
Not
I can
vague
see you
at
guys
all.
finishing it, and probably in the next recording session, most likely. But we don't even know when that video is going to be released, so.
Yeah. I give it maybe 3 recording sessions.
You know Tifa,
It
right?
might be getting close
It's
because I
not
still got
really my
room for
business,
weapons
but
that are
you
like
guys
empty
close?
for certain spots.
Well,
it might be a little
maybe for New Game Plus, but whatever. All right,
Oh, yeah,
that's
sure.
cool.
Oh, look, flashback.
Flashback. I don't think this flashback was in the demo either. Unlike like that first cutscene.
I'm shocked I never pulled a Metal Gear Ground Zero thing where like the demo was like this portion of it, and then they released the full game.
Oh yeah. It's not like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon demo where it just looks like it keeps going.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I never
I
played the
remember.
Mystery Dungeon demo.
I remembered Eli
I played
watching.
Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, I remembered watching Eli play that for the channel, and you get to the end of the first mission and you're like, oh, we have another mission for you. I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool. And then immediately after that, you finish that mission. They're like, oh, here's another mission for you. Like, is this game gonna keep going? Do they?
Is this a demo? Did I just?
Is this demo gonna keep going at all, or is it just there forever? I'm like, that's fine, whatever.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves
I like long
Avalanche,
demos.
sir.
Yeah. Heidegger, the guy with the Russian bear with the scar over his eye, definitely slimmed down in this game, I think.
He was bigger in the other.
He was bigger in the other game.
Original.
It was crazy.
The hulking Russian bear Zangief. After retiring from wrestling.
I am now Final Fantasy. And now we get to listen to him give his nice speech.
Yes, about how he's sick of the mako being drained from the planet.
Yeah.
The lifeblood of our world.
Also, Jessie is just thirsting over Cloud. She's just like, as soon as this job is over, we are going to the back of wherever that we live. And, it's going to be great. I would say no to that.
Get help.
Say that again.
It's also really cool that Cloud Barrett is trying to intimidate like a 5'6" tiny little soldier guy, and Cloud's just like, meh. You've easily got like
literally
5 inches and 300 pounds on me, but it doesn't matter.
It's like, dude, I've killed like 20 people on the way here. How many people have you
Yeah,
shot?
you've
with
got a
that gun in
gun
your
for
arm?
a hand, and you haven't even used it yet, you big dummy.
Our lives are on the line now. What the fuck are you gonna do with that big ass sword?
Yeah. Also, Barrett has 2 materia, but you only see 1, which is really silly.
Well, so much
I'll
for
say this too.
having
That is a
all
very
the fighting.
small clip for an arm
There are
cannon.
some places.
Yeah, I wonder, how does he control it? How does he fire?
Yeah, there's no
trigger
handles.
mechanism.
Just
just-
for me.
It just, does he like think, bullets? And it's like,
Fire.
and then it happens, which has got to suck. Like when, he's just cooking, and he's like, this is spicy. Oh god!
Machine gun arm. Oh, fire! Boom! Just fucking annihilates the entire kitchen.
Yeah, this is what I don't get, is that Jesse's like, oh, I guess Barrett's doing the fighting too. Why wasn't he doing that before? Like,
Also, she has a gun as well. Why
She
don't you
also-
guys
yeah.
firing?
but
Open fire at something.
I'm not complaining about her not using a weapon. She's never been a party member in the game, in the original game at all either. She was just here to make a bomb. But, shit, I'm missing. She's just,
Oh, you can guard with Barrett?
you can guard with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I just-
that Barrett lets you
I
block a
don't
laser.
I don't use the guard, because the guard is for sissies. Ow.
How dare y'all have you know that I am a great shield user in Dark Souls, a dual great shield user at that.
Oh, brag about your shield usage, alright. Cloud just standing there, not doing anything, just guarding.
And what
cool.
can he do? You can't throw the sword at him. It's his only weapon.
He can use magic. Well, I guess he could. Alright, let's swap. Alright. And just
Good job, Murphy.
destroy everything real easily.
So the girl, Spider-Man.
All right. Okay. I think we're done. This is a good end to the chapter, to this episode.
I feel like, yeah.
Let me finish off this mono drive over there. Where'd it go?
Drive, yeah.
Excuse me.
Ow.
Anyway.
Good shot.
Anyway, now we're done. Thanks for watching this episode of Final Fantasy VII, everyone. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See how we're doing. Because we'll see you guys in the next episode tomorrow. Bye.
Peace.
So what is your honest opinion so far? Give it to me straight.
Like this game. It looks good. I can't wait to see what Tifa looks like. Tifa.
Oh, Tifa looks real good. Like, I'm not saying that as a horny 13-year-old, but she does. They did